So quickly, before we get into a bunch of other stuff that nobody cares about, are you excited for the Harry Potter game that's like
Legacy? Yes.
Isn't it Grand Theft Auto-y?
It's,
you can
it's
beat
open,
up people.
Yeah, it's open world. You choose how you want to live.
I really want a Harry Potter Grand Theft Auto now, man.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Wait a minute, you get to change. You get to pick what house you want or whatever.
I believe you take I don't know how that works, but
cool.
You can decide if you want to be good, evil.
Dope, man. That sounds fun. Are you gonna get it or?
Yeah. Day one, I'll buy it. There's still no release date. It was supposed to come out in 2020.
God, I feel like the Harry Potter's more popular now than it was back in the day.
You want to know why?
Tell me.
Because the people who grew up with it have money now.
Yeah. Oh, probably, and they want those wands, baby.
Yeah.
I guess.
I have a ton of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too many of them.
It is a Jake and Tanner show, Kiss FM. Good morning. Dude, Grey's Anatomy got renewed again?
What season is it on? It's got to be 20-something, right?
Let me see. This is 19th season.
19th season.
How old is Meredith Grey? What is her name?
Meredith Grey.
I got the intro now. This is how you know you're a good radio DJ. Oh my God, there's lyrics to this?
It's like when you find out there's lyrics to the MASH theme song.
Wow, that's crazy. Now I gotta hear that. MASH, 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 MASH.
MASH. It's an acronym.
Dude, this started in 2005. Tanner, listen to me for a second. I was 25 years old. Going to radio school in Detroit. I just started. I remember watching this on Sunday. There was Grey's Anatomy along with Desperate Housewives. These new TV shows came about, and it was amazing. And I remember her just being a little intern doctor or whatever. What do you call those? Not intern.
A resident?
A resident.
Now she was born in 78, so she'd be 42 or 43.
And look at that. Now I'm 41 years old. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I didn't even know. I even thought, I remember asking Angie, I wonder if I'm going to even do radio, even if I go to this school. And now here we are with the morning show talking about her. Dude, she's got to be. See, here's the problem. Because you get into acting to play characters. Yep. Your whole goal to be an actor, if you are doing it, is to play all kinds of different. Because why would you want to get stuck in the same one? And how different, really, you know what?
I guess growing the character.
I guess, but it becomes just you. And, I mean, that's probably a sign of a good actor when the character becomes you. But, it probably is her just saying lines now. The funny thing is she could have spent this in school and just became a doctor. As much time as she's done.
I guarantee she wouldn't have made much money.
Well, I'm just saying. That's how long she's been in it, man. At
this point, I would trust her to do minor procedures.
Probably. I guess you're right. You know, this is what it is, though, I think. I think you are terrified. You've gotten so many no's. You've gotten so many doors shut on you. And when you have gotten you're getting a great paycheck.
What's the actor's name?
Meredith Grey.
No, that's her name.
Ellen Pompeo or whatever.
Okay.
And then you're scared. You don't want to quit that. That feels weird to shut the door on something that's feeding you so much every week or bi-weekly or whatever it is your agent set up. You're getting a check. And, I'm going to ride this out until the very end because I know what it was like to say no.
Yeah. She's a working actress now. She gets about $550 per episode.
What is she worth?
I'm trying to see what she's made. About 1920. No, is worth a massive $80 million.
She is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's worth $80 million. She's just made just a ton of money doing this.
Dude, it's these.
That would be so hard to walk away from.
Yeah, there's no way she's having fun because I feel like these actors they're in it for. Do we still have the same people with her? Is Sandra Oh still in this?
I don't know if Sandra Oh is. I know McDreamy isn't. What's-her-face isn't anymore.
Is that the good-looking doctor that became the pediatric or whatever? Is he?
Is that Mr. Dreamy or Dr. Dreamy?
You want to know what I think? I think she knows that she's so damn typecast now as Meredith Grey that I don't know if she can.
She's probably the smartest person in Hollywood.
Right. So I'm going to stick here.
Yep. I will be here as long as they'll have me.
Because
and then when this show runs its course, I'll have enough money to never have to work again.
What are you going to do? And also as an actor, what do you do then? Okay, like you make the $80 million. Now, what's my identity? If I'm not acting, what do I do? Like, what is my worth? You know,
I'm sure she'll get into charities.
Yeah, I guess
she'll do something just to fill her time, kind of like Cameron Diaz.
Oh yeah, that girl
she doesn't
turned
act
her
anymore.
back. She hates it. Love it. I love that. I love any actor that talks crap about the industry. I love it. I love it more than anything. I love when they absolutely hate it. Like Cameron Diaz absolutely hates anything to do with Hollywood.
Yeah, well, no, that was Heigl.
No, well, Diaz hates it too.
No, but Heigl was the one that brought it on herself because she was such a prima donna.
Oh yeah, no, that's Hollywood. Everybody in Hollywood just hates her.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, those people hate Hollywood, but it's kind of by their own doing.
Right.
It's like, yeah, you hate Hollywood. Everybody hates you because you were such a pain to work with. Yeah. You're like, oh, yeah.
Dude, it's a weird world in life that you get lost into. And I think people, especially with humble upbringings, they become actors, and I think you forget about the like, dude, here, listen, Kanye West, right?
Okay.
Did you hear the whole thing where he brought that girl to the whatever CMAs or whatever the hell it was, and Kim Kardashian was there, and the only reason that he was bringing that Julia Fox is because he wanted to make Kim Kardashian jealous?
Yeah, you told me that yesterday.
Okay, well, she's an actress. She's best known for her performance in Adam Sandler's Uncut Gems. That's the girl. His Adam Sandler's.
Oh, that girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Started dating or went on a date with Kanye West. Well, here, you fast forward on date number 3. Okay, hang on. In date number 3, he picks her up. She flies into like New York or whatever. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to go from what I read out of my mind. They get in a limo. He drives to her this apartment that he has. They go up to like the penthouse or whatever.
Yeah.
The whole thing, every room is filled with clothes for her. Clothes. Everywhere is clothes. Her size, dresses, jeans, everything. He did that as a gift and goes, it's all yours. And she goes on to say, I wish I had her. They both just had I wish I had it. But she's like, it's unbelievable. How did he even know? And I've never, ever had anybody give me that many. And it's like, at what one point do you look at Kanye and go, what? You're so lost in the material world. You know what I mean? This materialistic world. Now, I would at one point probably like that, but you're just there's people that can't afford anything. There are people that are dying there, and then you're just getting all these clothes that mean nothing. It's all meaningless. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just bitching about how just there's so much money that is spent on that. You know what I mean? And you get lost in the materialist. It's kind of, I feel like Jeff Bezos is right there right now. I feel like that dude is completely
he's gonna have a fall, like a rock bottom pretty soon, and then I think he'll make some real changes in this world.
Like I said, the girl that he is a dork. He is not who he is. He's living this fantasy of when he was in high school, right? Now he's the cool guy that has all the money and this beautiful girlfriend, but in reality, that girlfriend doesn't love him, but she loves his money.
Yeah.
He has won. He has made it to the top of the materialistic, the material mountain. Yeah. He conquered, put your flag in it, but he is going to die there alone. Yeah. He will, because I think all of his relationships are meaningless. The only real relationship that I think he had was with his wife, or whatever you may want to call that, and that's completely gone now. Now he has nobody. Nobody's telling him that he's a douchebag.
You are getting dangerously close to that weird rant that Jim Carrey went on. Remember,
Dude,
when
I
he's
watched
like,
that sometimes. Just watch that.
he's like, none of us are real. I'm not even here.
You know, I understand exactly what he's saying. But
I don't.
Jake, it was in Miami, and it was a hotel room full of clothes. Okay, thank you. That's kind of what it was. It was a hotel room full of clothes for her.
That's still too much.
I don't, and she goes on to just say, like, it was just so thoughtful, and it's like, really? Wouldn't it be nice for her to go, it was ridiculous? I don't, what does someone need all that? It's just sad, and it's just, I don't know. That's why just become a minimalist, and you'll
be happier.
I don't know. Things do make me happy.
That is the thing. Like Jonah Hill said in Don't Look Up. I'm great. I'm thankful for stuff. Stuff is awesome.
I guess I don't know what I'm griping about. It's just annoying.
Stuff makes you happy, but you don't have the money to get all that stuff, so it's kind of annoying to see those people get stuff because you can get any stuff you want. The stuff that we get that brings us joy, we work hard for.
Yeah, maybe that's it a little bit, yeah. And it's just annoying how materialistic and lost in things that don't matter that these people are lost in. Mm-hmm. Like, that really makes her happy, all those clothes.
Make me happy, too.
I guess.
I mean, to be honest, getting those things would probably make us happy.
It's
a superficial happiness.
Yeah.
It's not a deep happiness. It's not something that can keep you warm at night, unless they're jackets. But
jackets would keep you warm.
Jackets would keep you. Have you ever slept in a jacket?
Yeah.
It feels weird.
Yeah, I'll do it. Like I did it. Like this coat. This is my favorite coat. I'm a big. I just figured this out about myself. It's the little things when you get to know who you are. Mm-hmm. And over this weekend, I'm like, Ange, I like, this coat's very warm, but it's really light.
Yes.
So I like light warmth.
Yes.
You're, on the other hand, you got a jacket that is warmer and all get out, but it's probably a little heavier.
Massive.
Yeah.
It is a massive jacket.
I'm not a fan of those.
No.
So
neither am I, but I like being warm. So what is that?
100%.
None of your business.
100% none of your business.
No, when I think...
children. No, actually, children are in it.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just like
so
bugs.
Warm. When you're an adult, when you buy things, the same thing twice because you liked it.
Yeah.
Like article of clothing. Like I did that with wallets for a while. I was like, I like this wallet.
Yeah.
So when it went out, I went to the store and I bought the exact same
wallet. Sure.
Until they don't make that wallet anymore. And then but that's the other thing about being an adult is when they don't do something like that, then you die a little inside.
You mean when they stop making it?
Yeah, because they stopped making my wallet. And now I went years before I found a new wallet again.
Hello, 527 Levi's.
Yeah.
All they're doing is making them stretchy.
Yeah, it's the worst, isn't it?
Yeah. I went off. I am so sick because I used to be able to go to Kohl's, get a pair of 527s. I didn't even have to try them on. 32, 527, boom, done.
Yeah, bam.
Now that's all...
stretchy pants.
It's stretchy pants, and I call up Colton. No, this is terrible. It's going to make me look like a bad person. But I was so angry. He calls, and he goes, what are you doing? And I'm just lit up because this is like the third Kohl's I went to. I went to one in Sheboygan, and I'm like, all I got is... for these stretchy because everybody's lazy and they don't want to move and everybody's just out of shape and wait, so they got to be comfortable stretchy. And I'm like, and then he pauses and he's like, oh, dude, I love stretchy pants. And I'm like, it's people like you, man. It's the reason why people like me can't find my 527 jeans anymore.
Yeah. Nobody should wear comfortable jeans. Jeans should protect you from chainsaw accidents.
No, these are really comfortable.
They should be tough. You should hate when you wash them. They should be stupid.
But I don't know what's going on, man, in the Levi world. It's like I gotta go. I need to find a place that's only Levi's, and then hopefully they would have a bunch of them in there. But at Kohl's, they have got like this one little section.
Is there a Levi outlet at the Oshkosh outlet mall?
I don't know.
You should go there. Bet you'd love it.
They probably just tons of stretchies.
Denim
just
everywhere.
Denim's my favorite color, man.
Denim is a good color.
Yeah, back to your wallet thing. You can't. For me, I'm specific about. I do a front wallet. I've
tried so many times.
I can't do a back one for some reason. I always feel like I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, no, I actually don't have my wallet on me. It's in the car.
Well, I do that case if I go to another country. They can't pickpocket me.
Everything goes in my front pocket when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Everything's in my front pocket.
Yeah.
And I cut a hole in my front pocket. So if somebody does try to reach in there, bam, wiener.
But don't you lose everything in your front pocket? If you got a hole in it?
I cut a hole in one side.
Oh, okay.
Keep everything in the other side,
Makes
and then
sense.
it's like, oh, they're trying to reach into my right pocket, and it's like, bam, that's all me.
That's a good little hack, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a hack for like two different people. The person who doesn't want to get robbed and the pervert. Because if you're bored.
Somebody said, go online and get your jeans. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks.
They're probably still stretchy.
Never thought of that.
Never thought of the internet.
Jeez.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude. And I go, like, I have to, I want to do the Amazon where it's like wardrobe. And
Try before you buy kind of stuff?
Yeah, and I've done that, but right when you click on wardrobe, like 40 of the pants go away, and it's like you're stuck with only two choices.
Yep.
It's a real thing I'm dealing with right now. Okay,
No,
I'm
I
down.
get it.
Like I got this is starting to get a hole in this knee.
Yep.
After this, I have one pair. This is it. It's bad news bears for old Uncle Jake over here.
Yeah, it is the worst. It's the worst when something you love goes away. I said the same thing about Olive Garden's braised beef and tortellini. Dude, they don't have it anymore. They don't have it. And what do? I'm not going to make that at home.
That's not the same with my jeans.
Yeah, it is. Because once yours is gone, you'll never have it again. You won't know the last time that you'll probably know that.
That's true.
But, like, you don't know the last time you'll get that pair of jeans.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Oh, Mr. Levi himself.
Yeah.
Well, my wife ordered me some pants last year. Are we on the men wearing stretchy jeans thing or not? Because I can't get on that.
I'm not a fan.
I feel like once you get into the stretchy pants and you wear them for a little bit, I don't think you can go back to regular jeans. But
I mean,
it's taking that step.
Pants.
Why you gotta be like that?
Yeah, why you gotta be like
why you
that?
gotta do that?
Why
Why
you
you
gotta
gotta
do
be
that,
just
huh?
mean?
Yeah.
You're just a bully.
Yeah.
What happened?
Not
Were
at
you
all.
not hugged enough or hugged too much as a
Hugged too
kid? Is it
much.
hugged too much?
Dog too much.
Gosh dang it. Why you gotta be so
God.
mean?
Racist.
I like Tanner's pants at GTX. That's weird. That's a weird compliment from so long ago.
I want to let you know what you just said. I don't want to wear those pants anymore because I don't know what they were. Oh, they were khakis. They were denim, but khaki colored.
I like Tanner's pants from JT.
Yeah, that's
TX.
weird, man. That's a weird
Why'd you
thing
take
to
a
say.
self-note on that, man? Like, damn.
And months later.
Yeah, I don't know those
I mean, that
fans.
was last year.
You're a weirdo. I'm banning you, 9079.
Yeah, you better.
You're on the pervert island. You're on the pervert text line. We got a separate text line for perverts.
Yeah.
You all get together and be pervy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's basically the same as this one. It's virtually the same.
Wait, why are they apologizing? Sorry, they only make the 527s and flex jeans, so you can start searching for a new fit.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
They're saying they only, for the online, they only make them in the flex now.
What?
Yep, you're done. Stretchies are gone. See, now you feel my braised tortellini. My braised beef and tortellini.
Damn it, I'm so sorry, Tanner.
When do you get it back? Never!
Dude, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going, oh, never mind. I'm going Wrangler, me and Brett Favre. They get old,
They had, are you going to get the ones that have lotion on the inside?
Holy Lord, hell yeah.
Did you know that they made those?
No, but that sounds amazing.
They had lotion-infused jeans to make your
great.
legs soft.
Dude, you know what I need? I need some, Lanacane infused
Like a thong?
Right, just Lanacane me up when I'm a busy walker.
Oh.
Yeah, no, dude, for real. I like I'm good with that. I'm gonna do some Wranglers.
You're going to have to switch Wrangler, because what is another jean brand?
Ariat.
Oh,
For
but
me.
that's not.
No, I got some.
Yeah, but how expensive are those?
They're not. They're about the same. They're like,
Really?
Yeah, they're not bad.
Like how much? Like
I
60
can't
bucks
even.
for a pair
Yeah,
of jeans?
probably.
I guess. How often are you washing your jeans? After every wash?
Hell no, not anymore.
Mr. Levi himself, not 3430, the actual man Levi, said you should only be washing your jeans when you see physical dirt.
Yeah, well, Have you ever seen that dude, like, besides that interview? Oh, he is so full of himself.
Oh, well, yeah, he invented denim.
It's amazing.
You'd be full of yourself, too.
What a lucky man. We got to go. All right. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Hi, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Tanner ended up getting an Oculus. No. Quest. Or is it
Oculus Quest 2.
Yeah. Where did you end up getting one?
Where?
Yeah.
Target.
Are they out of stock, or can you get them pretty much anywhere?
They said they were in stock at a few places, but I only could find it at Target, and I took the only one that was there. So I don't know if there's
dude,
still.
You must have really wanted one of those, because you've been going back and forth and trying to justify getting it, and did you tell your wife, or was it just more like you just kind of walked home? I mean, it's not like a huge buy, but it wasn't
a crazy buy, but it was one where I was like, so I did a thing.
It's a not necessary. I want it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's a fun.
V can kind of do it.
Oh, did she freak out at all on it?
Yeah.
If people don't know what it is, you put goggles on.
It's a virtual reality headset. It's basically a PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. It has its own games.
Yeah.
Its own thing. You know what the other thing I said was?
What?
You're going to need this to get into the metaverse.
You are?
Yes.
You're going to need the Quest?
Because the Oculus Quest is made by Facebook. Yeah, Facebook bought that company. So you're going to need one of those to get into the metaverse, and I want to go into the metaverse and see what's up.
Yeah, please, and tell me, do you think, knowing who I am, do you think I will do the metaverse or no?
No.
I don't think so either.
No. I'm not going to really do it either, though.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go in there and check it out, but I'm not going to spend any real money in there.
You should be able to what? You can spend...
Yeah, you'll be spending real money in this metaverse.
Like what? Like going into a game or whatever?
Or like...
Buying a skin, a new skin?
Yeah, buying a house in the metaverse. People are selling land in the metaverse.
Dude, how we get into that game?
I also don't know.
You got to be rich.
Yeah.
It's rich helping the rich. Yeah, I guess.
Got to learn coding, I guess.
Yeah. Does anybody understand what a NFT is? Is that just for rich people?
Yes.
Okay, that has nothing to do with...
Rich people and virgins.
You don't think we could do an NFT of like our audio? This is it. This is the only audio alive.
But that's not the thing. That's not what it is.
What the hell is it?
But Steve, okay. So, if you say I paid for an NFT of a picture of this mask, right? And I own this,
yeah.
Right? I own the picture of it. People can still take the picture and use it.
Right.
But I own it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, but they got to be, obviously they're making money doing it somehow.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
But, like, that's how it was described to, like, other people.
Yeah, no, and I heard that before, but how are they... But I guess having the original one is the thing?
Like, you like having the original? I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like having a first edition of a book.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know everybody has this, but this was a first... This is a first edition.
I really think, though, man, if somehow... I think that's what... Oh, God, that is going to blow up the
metaverse?
The metaverse and somehow being able to sell things in it.
Yeah, selling things or getting robbed. That'll be weird.
Yeah.
If you get robbed in the metaverse. What are the crimes going to be? I also don't know what the metaverse is.
Will it just like be like Sonic the Hedgehog? Once they beat you up, all your your rings will go out of you.
Dang it, and then you got to go get them.
I don't know.
That'll suck.
It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. A couple other crazy things that I heard. Have you ever heard of, I'm going to butcher this. Can you write, here, I'm going to spell this, or do you got a pen on you?
Here, I'll just write it down.
Solipsism.
Solipism?
Dude, I don't know. But it's, I started talking about this, and it's basically the philosophy that the only thing you can be certain of is your own existence. And the only reason I said this is because I went to Angie a few days ago, and I go, hey, Angie, what, are you real? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, prove it. And I'm like, and so I started like looking into that, and then that's an actual word for it. That people, it's like you can't prove anybody else's existence except your own. They're saying that you could be the sole person here. This is it. Everything else is a hallucination, or again, the simulation, like we've talked about before.
I've had that thought. I've had the thought of because I've said this before, but what's going on in your own mind, and that's the biggest thing in the world to you,
right?
And everybody gets that.
Yeah.
Everybody has that. Even the person that you randomly cross in the street, people you don't even see, but they're in cars. Do they only exist because I know they're there, or because I see them? Are my family, do they not exist right now because I'm not interacting with them?
Yeah, because
when I call them, then do they exist?
There's been a couple TikTok videos of people going, there's no way that everybody is real, that everybody has their own life going on. It doesn't involve me. It's so trippy. And then I was reading about that, how people can't prove they exist. Mm-hmm. And it got into the egg theory, which I found really interesting.
What is the egg theory?
So the egg theory is this. It's just reincarnation, but check it out. It's okay. So say you die.
Okay.
In a horrific accident.
Why does it have to be horrific?
Well, I don't know.
Does it matter?
You get into
it's just a fantasy. It's like weird porn.
A bike. You're riding a bike,
and
you're all dressed up in like Harry Potter. Like people are really annoyed. So like they come and beat you up.
Only you would be annoyed.
And then you try, and you're telling your little joke.
Muggle.
Just stomp your face.
Again, this feels more personal.
A
muggle, yes.
Anyway, so you die, right? You go to heaven or wherever, and the dude's like, "Hey," or God's like, "Hey, man." Oh, thank you. And you're like,
to salt. Touch your mouth.
He's like, "What happened?" I think it was an end, blah blah blah. And you're like, "Is this afterlife?" Yeah, sure. And then he goes, "Hey, we gotta send you back low." And you're like, "Whoa, I'm going back." And you're like, "Yeah, you've been here numerous times, and you're gonna go back." And we're gonna send you actually to let's say this time 500 BC, and you're gonna be an Asian girl that fishes all day. And you're like, "Okay, boom, you're there." Okay, and then you grow up to be whatever. You forget that conversation happened, and then you grow up and you drowned. You're dressed as Harry Potter again, and then this guy, you say a joke.
They call me a witch.
Stop! Joke. And then you die.
Yep.
And then you go back and you're like, "Oh, dude, I think I."
Do I get to remember my other lives once I'm in heaven again? Be like, did you not make me a small Asian woman in the 500s? You know that it's like a bummer for us back then.
Well, what they're saying was, if you stayed in the afterlife long enough, that question was asked. If you stay in the afterlife long enough, you would start knowing every reincarnation. So check this out.
Maybe that's my hell.
You go back and you're somebody else, and then you die and you go back and you're someone else, and then you come up there and you're like, well, wait a minute. You die and you're in the afterlife. You're like, would I meet myself?
Yeah, if you put me in the same time?
Because you can go back in time, forward, you can do the same. And then he's like, oh, yeah, you're going to meet yourself. In fact, every single person you've ever had an interaction with is you. There's only one person.
And it's me?
And it's you, and you keep going into this, and this is why they say if you're mean to somebody, you're just mean to yourself. If you have gratitude and happiness towards people, then that you're doing that to yourself. You're playing
Why is he putting me in this life?
Well, yeah, right. And you've been here, and we've been, and it's one life. But check it out, and because the part is you're supposed to grow as a human, as conscious. You're supposed to keep leveling up on consciousness, whatever, is getting all this experience until you become God. That's why there is only one. You are God. That's why they say this egg theory or whatever. And then when you get to the point and you realize that you are God, this world it'll be all done. And it's hard to think that
is a narcissistic thing I've ever heard.
Well, I really like the thought of it. Of course you do.
Of course, yeah.
I really do.
Being God.
Well, you've heard that law before, right? They say it's just one. You are God. There is God's here inside.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
God's in me.
It's weird to think that, because time for us, you live it's 100 years and whatever, and that's you don't really
time for us is linear.
Right? You can't think.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like if I've been every person on this planet, that doesn't make sense because that's just too long. But we could be doing this reincarnation thing since mankind or whatever.
So you have sex with yourself?
Yeah.
To make yourself?
Dude, crazy low. That's called the egg theory, and I find that so interesting.
So so by that logic, you and I are the same person, but you could be a younger version of me.
Right.
One who didn't learn to put their card away yet.
But isn't it crazy, dude, to think like that? It's a neat. That's a neat way to look at it.
It's a neat way to look at it. I don't like it.
Because that's what they're saying. You're being a bully, like 3430, calling. He doesn't realize when he just called you overweight or goofing around. All he's doing is saying it to himself. What a douchebag. Oh, damn it. Now I just called myself a douchebag. Yeah, but, damn it, you're beautiful, 3430, and I love your cheekbones.
Are we, though?
What?
Are we beautiful?
Well, we're
referring to 3430 version of us.
Yeah, that's the terrible version.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's not a good version, man. It's a bad version.
Yeah. I'd rather be the Asian girl that drowns in the river.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
She was telling jokes again.
Jokes. You're always just
weird. Same person's always just joking.
Just
murder them.
You're always just dying. Knives.
When do you get to go back and be Jesus?
You are Jesus at one point, yeah.
I know.
We already were Jesus.
Or maybe we haven't done it yet.
Or maybe we haven't done it yet.
Oh, God. I hate this.
Yeah.
So we're the same person.
Yeah.
So if we make out, it's not weird.
I guess you're right. I'm over here, Big Daddy. God. I think we should. It's our type of show.
Yeah.
I mean, God, it's on Peacock.
I know.
All right, listen, it's the Jake and Tanner show. How long is the trailer? Just a few
3 minutes.
Okay, I want to watch this.
Yeah, I'll watch it with you.
All right, cool. Come on over. Sit on Uncle Jake's lap.
It's not Thursday.
You're
not going to get me with that again.
So a long time ago, somebody put together a what if the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a drama, and they put together like a 10-minute ordeal or something.
Yeah.
And it got to Will Smith, and I think Will Smith liked it enough to where he ended up putting money behind this to produce it, where it's not a comedy. This is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that's...
it's darker. It's a drama.
Darker.
I guess. That was the thought. I don't know if after it went through all the suits and other people, if it got changed up. But the original thought was it was going to be a dark, gritty drama.
This time we'll try to make you forget.
It's rated
who you
TVMA.
are and where you came from.
All right. So he's in Philly right now, I bet.
Don't let it do that.
Is that...
Damn!
Okay.
Jeffrey Thompson, house manager.
So basically, he just arrived.
He just got to Bel-Air.
Yeah, and then he's meeting the butler, I think, right
Jeffrey.
now.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. Because Jeffrey was the butler on...
on Bel-Air.
Yeah, it makes sense now. Okay.
I'm seeing some similarities between the two shows.
Yeah, I get that.
Will!
Oh, Viv! 10 years is a long time.
Let me show you around.
Where them dimes at?
Hillary! Let's go find you something fit for a prince.
What do you think?
I made you look.
All right. Yeah, Will Smith, executive producer.
Yo, Uncle Phil!
I'm glad you're safe. We'll talk later.
Cousin Will!
Yo! Is this really baby Ashley?
You're a long way from home, Mom.
Oh, Tim. How you been?
You know, thriving. I hope one day we can talk about why you're really here.
Ooh! Got real.
I like Carlton in this.
On the bull court. Got nasty.
Who threw that? Was it you?
Got in one little fight.
Oh, you got a gun?
Mom's
Now
got...
some bad man from Philly, he want to deal with you. Why move mountains?
So I see what happens. I see what's happening here.
They move him to Philly because people are coming after him.
And I think they're still going to be after him going to the hills.
Going to the, long way from West Philadelphia.
That's right, where he was born and raised, yeah.
So here's the story.
Okay.
Came to Bel-Air for a better education. Simple. Be patient. Give this a real chance.
This is terrible to watch anymore. It was 3 minutes, and
I'm super intrigued. I'll watch it.
I am too. If you want to watch a trailer, I thought it was going to be a little bit better than that, but what am I looking for? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a gritty. It looks gritty. It looks like it's going to be dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Carlton looks like he's not just this nerdy kid. Looks like he was, a big deal in his school.
Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped.
I don't have Peacock, though.
Yeah, that is a hurdle that I don't have. It's a tall one for me. I know it's $5, but man, $5?
That's what I'm saying.
Just to watch Bel-Air and rewatch The Office again?
All right, no new information on the cause of death for Bob Saget. Okay? But just last week, Bob was a guest on a podcast called Corporate Time with Tom and Dan.
Okay.
Where he talks about getting COVID-19. And he sounds sick at this time. Let's just take
It is not good. It does not feel good. I had it. I don't know if I had Delta or I might have had a combo. Maybe at one point they were working together. I don't know. I think at one point Omicron was opening for Delta, but then Omicron got so big, Delta's opening now. I'm going to entertain that audience to the best of my ability for what's there, for whatever's there. So if it's half full, I go, wow, that's disappointing. And then all of a sudden, 200 more people show up because they decide at the last minute, what the hell? When are we going to see Bob? He might die from COVID. Let's go see him.
Oh,
dang.
Poorly.
Too soon, Bob.
Yeah, too soon, Bob. Well, Bob always liked those off-color jokes.
And I also got audio here. Yesterday, the police released the 911 call. You want to hear that? I'm sure you do.
911. We have an unresponsive guest in a room. My officer is telling me that there is no pulse and the...
Okay, non-responsive, not breathing?
Yeah, Not responsive, not breathing, and no pulse.
Okay, stay on the line for medical. One moment.
Thank you.
See, that's why my wife couldn't do it. Because that woman was, like, super calm.
Yeah.
And if my wife was like, if somebody was like, yeah, non-responsive, no pulse, she'd be like, oh, he's dead?
Oh, Lord!
Who is it?
It's Bob?
It better not be Bob Saget.
It
is. No! God, no!
Better not be Mr. Saget. So the autopsy is going to take like 10 to 12 weeks. Yes or no?
Why?
I don't know. What do you think, Lo? In my head, I'm thinking it's drugs for some reason. Now, I know everybody's going to go now. The cop said there's no drug, but that didn't. Maybe he did it beforehand.
Yeah. They also said no signs of foul play, but they might look at his body and be like, dude, this dude was poisoned.
Yeah.
You know, initial reports show no foul play. They couldn't find signs of foul play or drug use. It just doesn't mean that in 12 weeks we're not going to get it.
It was just blindsided everybody because he was just talking to everybody.
Yeah, and he was only 65.
Yeah, he was like 2:15 in the morning. He arrives at his hotel room.
Yeah, probably right after his show.
4 p.m. the next day, he's found because family members were trying to get a hold of him. And they're like, hey, he's not answering. Can you just go into his room? Yeah. And then he was laying there. No sign of trauma, they said.
Yeah. Like, this one's a mystery.
Cold to the touch, yellow and clammy.
It's not like when Betty White died and people are like, death unknown. You're like, it's probably because she was 99 years old. I think it came out she had a stroke, but still.
He reportedly talked to his wife, Kelly, on the day before he died. He died on his late sister's 75th birthday. And Bob's touring partner, Mike Young, said Bob seemed great before death. That's why it's just so out of the blue. Here's Jimmy Kimmel talking about it. Jimmy Kimmel, by the way, is always emotional. Always.
Yeah.
And he had a tearful little thing.
Very emotional boy.
I was going through emails with Bob, and some of them were just funny, but some were very serious emails about life and the well-being of our children and how hard it is to appreciate one of those without the other being just right. In one email, we're talking about our kids, and I have it here. He wrote, one night soon, let's go out and have some meat and some good damn drinks and talk about how lucky we are that we have them.
That's nice.
In 2017, after our mutual friend Don Rickles died, Bob and John Stamos, who were beyond friends, they were brothers. They are brothers. They were like this. And Bob was the tall one. He was the middle finger. Bob and John...
Sorry, he was doing this.
Yep.
He was like putting his fingers around each other, and that's why he kind of made a little joke there.
Was the tall one. He was the middle finger. Bob and John joined me on the show to eulogize Don, to tell stories about him and how much we were going to miss him. We never imagined that 4.5 years later, we'd be talking about... I'm sorry I taped this like 14 times, and I just...
And that was... Then he's like, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Or said something like, I love you, Bob. Yeah, man, Jimmy, you made me feel really sad now.
How do you even keep doing the show after that?
I don't know.
Like, after you get that emotional, and then it's like, a great show, Dax Shepard's here.
Dax, out of everybody. Dude,
Like,
what is that guy?
hate
What is that? Is his job just, I mean, what is he making his money on? Is he making it on that podcast?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he does a movie every now and then, but I think it's just because he likes doing them.
Yeah, boy, that guy kind of hit the jackpot, didn't he? He's somebody that shouldn't be as successful as he is.
He's the funniest guy I've never seen in a funny movie.
Yeah, we're talking about Dax. Hey, who's
and
the
his
dude?
wife is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Way pretty than he is.
What's her name?
Kristen Bell.
Yeah, she's from Michigan. That's why her and I have a thing for each other.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know.
Who plays, because you're saying Dax, but there's a dude in Guardians of the Galaxy. What's his name?
Pratt?
Drax.
Drax?
That's funny, man. Who is that dude?
Dave Bautista.
I don't know who that is.
He professional wrestler.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Okay, boy,
Yeah.
he played that part pretty good.
Did you just watch the Guardians movies?
Yeah, because my kids are watching it. That's kind of funny. I didn't like the second one. First one's pretty good.
First one's good. Second one's got Kurt Russell, and it's just fine.
Yeah, too many actors. Why is Sly in there?
Yeah.
What's Stallone doing? What does he need to be in there for?
Yeah, it was really weird.
I want a paycheck too, he says.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the Bob Saget thing. We're going to end this here now, but you know Jax, the girl that we broke on the radio, but we get no attention for ever. There's no thank you. Hey,
not writing a song for us,
right? She wrote a song for Bob, and I really like it. It's just a few seconds. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, Sam. Everybody needs to calm down.
Everywhere we look, you'll be there in our hearts. You were everyone's dad and all our childhoods, all our living rooms. You were there to make every house fuller. We lost one of the greats, but Bob Saget, we know a light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
I mean, it was sweet, but see, that's the part that I didn't like. Right at the very end of that,
she burst into tears.
Yes, I love you, and it's. Listen,
here's my thing.
I grew up with him. I should be beat up here.
Well, she did too.
Well, did
she's
she?
like my age, so she was a kid when Full House was on.
Wait, how old is Jax?
Probably my age.
Let's be there. How old?
What I don't like about that is that Bob Saget died, and she was like, "I'm gonna write a song."
She's 25 years old.
Oh, never mind.
But here's the thing is I understand you're growing up with right. What you just said, yeah. I mean, it's sweet though. It's nice. Why do we have to do that?
What were you born? You were born in 97?
96, yeah.
May
5th. That's what my tattoo says.
Yeah, you got that.
Well, I thought we broke her and it was going to be a big thing. But
yeah.
It turns out she has no idea who we are.
I
can't get rid of this.
When did Full House come off the air?
I don't know.
I guess you didn't have to watch it live, but still, I guess.
Just a TV dad, man. You know what I mean? One of the better ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who's the worst TV dad besides Cosby, but not character wise, not real life wise.
I want to say
Al Bundy. He's a terrible dad.
He was a bad dad and husband. I guess he's pretty bad. I was gonna say Walter White, but
Walter White
he made millions of dollars for his family.
That's true. Okay.
Man, who else is a bad dad?
I don't know. Name some dads.
Rick Grimes.
Yeah, he's protecting. He got a little emotional. He got a little backed away from some of his people early in the seasons and kind of went a little crazy.
Yeah,
but he's there protecting.
He did bite off that dude's neck.
Name some dads, and we'll just see.
You got Danny Tanner. He's good. Oh
yeah. We
can't.
can't. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Is this late? All right. Yeah. It's Jake and Tanner show. More of us next. Hang on. So, yeah. A huge advantage to working with Kelly Davies Holmes' team is that she is the best, and she will sell or find you a house. Boom.
Yeah,
that's a major advantage. Boy, wouldn't you want that in your realtor?
Yeah, that's all I want in my realtor, really.
Yeah,
actually. I mean, other stuff would be cool, like if she gave massages. But when it comes to realting,
yeah, she's the best at realting.
She's the best at realting. Her neck massages could use work.
Yeah, but that's not her forte.
It's not her thing.
But
She's working into it.
But if you ask, I'm sure
she might.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that they have so many trained agents. So if you're looking for a house, they can be like, oh, we can get you to see it right away. Because the housing market's so crazy right now that if you don't see it and put it in an offer quick, you're probably not going to get it. And that's where Kelly Davies comes in.
And then everybody with houses are going to laugh at you.
Do you need a box to sleep in?
Oh, look at, they're homeless.
Call Kelly Davies.
Yeah, Landro Realty. Check this out, because many buyers feel that the fall and winter isn't a good time of year to look for a home. Dude, that's a myth. This is what she was telling us. It's a complete myth. And I'm like, what? I've always heard that. No. It's an excellent time, she says, especially this year with interest rates so low. They've seen a slowdown of the crazy competitive sellers market that they're experiencing earlier this year. And because historically there's not as much competition this time of year, many buyers that were getting rejected offers this summer are now receiving accepted offers.
That is awesome. That's absolutely beautiful.
Kelly Davies Homes Team, Landro Realty. You can find her on Facebook. Still so irritated about that woman at Little Kohler House, man.
What happened?
I was telling you that yesterday, really early on the show yesterday.
Yeah.
And I want to say it again because it's so annoying. We get there at like 11:05, right? They open at 11. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just go get a burger and a beer there. It's real close to home. The kids are hungry, and it's Saturday. It's our free day. So let's go splurge. And I walk in. She's the only one in there, like kind of opening up, which is fine. Like this is the type of bar, like she didn't get there any 15, 20 minutes early to open up. No. She got there exactly at 11. It's one of those bars, which is fine. Yes. They got great food there. We walk in, the kids run over to this seat, and then we got to move coats because they want to run over there. And it's like, well, we could sit anywhere. Well, because nobody's here. And then I'm like, you guys just open? And she goes, we did. But the kitchen doesn't open for another hour because our chef he comes in at noon. And I'm like, and I really wanted to tell her, what the hell do you think we're doing? Couldn't you have said that right when we walked in? Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome. You guys can have some drinks and stuff, but our chef isn't here yet.
Yeah.
Instead of us taking the jackets off and sitting.
Or also, what the hell is your chef doing showing up at noon?
And you're here at 11.
Why are you even open?
Yeah.
You think you're going to get an 11 to noon bar crowd?
I don't know. Well, we were there. My thing was, what do you think? I'm just going to sit here and drink with the kids? Give me a beer.
Yeah, of course. But this job has given us a weird lunch schedule.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I get mad when I go to, it's 10:30 and it's like, man, I want some lunch. Mm-hmm. And people are like, we serve breakfast till 11. Yeah. So what are you doing?
Yeah, I had a problem, man, when I ended up leaving radio for a minute years ago and had to get a regular job. To lunch, because this you just eat when you want to eat. You can eat on air. It just becomes part of whatever you're talking about. I mean, it's probably not enjoyable to hear on the radio, so we never do it. But, I mean, you can just eat whenever you want. Mm-hmm. It's weird to have a food schedule where it's like, okay, now you get to eat for this half hour. Yep. That's dumb.
That's very dumb.
I like radio because it's just so free.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of do your thing.
Kind of live your life.
Yeah. Hey, you think, hold on. Who do you...
I don't think.
Yeah.
Do it. Oh.
All right, let me ask you, Facebook, do you think that is going to die with my generation and your generation? Do you think that's all going to be gone?
No, I think it evolves. I think it turns into the metaverse, whatever that is. I think your Facebook account turns into a metaverse account.
So the way I look at Facebook right now, in 15 years, do you think that there won't
totally
be
different?
You don't think I'll be uploading pictures or anything like that?
No, you still will be.
Will I be able to
different.
Poke someone?
Oh, I hope so.
What about
But I think what it'll
status
be
updates?
It'll be like your house. And you'll post pictures on your wall, like your literal wall. And they'll be framed and stuff like that. And you can invite people over to your house.
Damn, I like what you're thinking. That's fun.
People are even saying that in 5 years, almost all meetings will be done in the metaverse.
Great. And then you can be in the metaverse and go, these are pointless.
Yeah, these are dumb. And but that's going to be so weird. Because, people's avatars, you'll have, a professional, and then it'll be, you and I, and I'm dressed up like the Master Chief, and you're, this crazy alien. And you're just like, this is stupid, guys! And you have your tentacles are flying around.
Do you remember that one guy that was in that Zoom meeting with a judge? And he had that cat filter on? And the judge is like, you're a cat. And his mouth was moving. He's like, I don't know how to take it off.
I don't know how to change it. There was the other one where he was on there with a judge, and his name was A Eater 3000, and the judge is just like, "What a dumb thing to write! You're in a court. You're in court right now. You're the defendant." And he was like, "I don't know how that happened."
Yeah, I always say the worst part of meetings are meetings.
Yeah.
Here's my thing about meetings. If there doesn't need to be other people. If I don't understand your job, is it rude for me to just get up and leave. If they start talking something that doesn't involve us, it's like, well, I'm going to leave because this isn't my department.
Yeah.
And I could do other things. Like that, I hate that part of it. And I also, a big part that I hate is when they're like, I ordered pizza. Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, now we're going to wait for pizza. And now everybody like, how long is this meeting going to be, man? You got lunch?
Yeah. It's like,
and I don't like eating in front of people.
Yeah, I got over that.
I'm not a big fan of
I used to not like eating in front of people, and then I was like, well, I like eating, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it.
I don't like when, and this has happened at a few places where we've worked. I think Dayton did it once. We got into the meeting, and he was like, "What kind of pizza does everybody want?"
Oh,
it's like,
great.
"Oh, awesome! You mean 30 minutes from now? Why are we here?"
Yeah.
But like I've said before, those meetings are fantastic for people whose day started and this is the middle of it, and terrible for us because every meeting is scheduled at like 11, 11:30 because that's the middle of everybody's day, but that's way past the end of ours.
Yeah, I get that. I feel that, man. I feel you. That also, I think some people actually like meetings because it gets them out of the mundane part of their gig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for us, this is kind of this is a really fun part of the job, the being on air and just BSing and talking back and forth. And then for some people, a meeting to conversate and to have pizza is their fun part of the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You do that in the metaverse.
And then I just
Jake, you're still here. Yeah, but it makes me feel good.
I don't know, man, and I think that's where it gets into a weird thing where people can get a tad jealous of this part. Listen, there's a lot of downsides to this, but I think there can be a part where people get a little jealous of this gig because in people's eyes it does seem really easy. You know, I kind of always say we're not getting paid like the Friends stars, but I kind of put it up to that where it's like, dude, there had to be so many people that worked on Friends that would get so mad at those guys for making their money, the stars.
Like,
I'm using stars, not on us, but I'm saying on them.
Yeah, like people getting mad at Ross and Rachel. Like the writers getting mad at Ross and Rachel. It's like, you're writing the script, but
the writers make a ton of money. I'm just saying, like, if
not
you
as much as them.
Yeah, they make really good. Those Kaufman, they were making really good. I'm talking about like set designers, you know, where you're like they're making like $50,000 a year, which is fine. But then you got Ross saying some lines, and it's like, well, geez, how much they're making that, and they get.
He shows up 3 hours after me, leaves 10 hours before me, and he makes 7 figures.
And I'm not saying even jealousy.
Episode?
I'm not saying jealousy even in the workplace. I'm saying even jealousy on like my wife will give me ass about it. You know what I mean? They don't respect the gig at all.
Well, I tried to explain to Kayla the other day because I was like, man, you're 3 to 11. That's usually the shift that she gets. And I was like, I want you to know, I don't mind doing it, but it sucks. Because I work a whole day, and then I come home, and it's just me and the kids, and I put them to bed. It's not...
you're in the thick of it, man.
Yeah, and then I was like, I want to switch hours with you.
Yeah.
Just for like a day.
Yeah.
One day. You get up at 3, and then you put the kids to bed.
And then she's like, shut up, you were drinking on Friday.
And
that's my cross that I have to bear.
Yeah, she has said that. Be like, listen, we all don't like parts of our jobs. Dude, we got to do them.
By the way, I don't know why this guy popped in my head, but is Josh Dukel leaving?
I believe so.
Are we not supposed to say that because it was in an email or whatever?
I thought I saw it on the Facebook.
Oh, you did.
Hold on.
Dukel's from WHBY, and he does Fresh Take with Josh Dukel.
Yeah,
and I guess he's taking off.
Oh, we're not friends with him. Or I'm not friends with him.
Well, I don't want to be friends with him.
Well, I want to be friends with him.
I don't.
I like him.
Especially if he's leaving.
I like him.
Or did we fire him? We didn't fire him.
No, you don't give people warnings on that. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not friends with him, so I can't really see what he's doing.
I just found it.
But is it online?
We just got a message. What are you guys doing talking about that? Just kidding. Your eyes got big. No. It says I'm relocating. If this is Josh Dukel, it says I'm relocating to Atlanta, Georgia in 2022 to eliminate the distance from our long-distance relationship, and I could not be happier to begin my next chapter with her. Wait, what?
So his wife is in Georgia?
When WHBI invited me to develop a new local talk show, it was a dream come true. Since then, I've spent nearly 6 years conversating, designed to get people, blah, 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 blah. The goal sets fresh, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm ready to pursue a different dream life with a woman I love. Do you see it? Women, taking our Josh Dukel away from us. Yep.
Yeah, but his lady is pretty.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. He's pretty.
He's on Wikipedia.
We're not even on Wikipedia.
Josh Dukel is an American radio talk show host who's best known for his work on HBO. Oh, we got his salary.
Shut up.
It says it on here.
No, it does not.
Yes, it do.
No, it doesn't.
According to CBS.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. Where's it? How are you seeing that?
Well, let me tell you this.
Okay.
This is the biggest gap I've ever seen. This is all guesses. They're like,
how did you find Josh Dukel on Wikipedia?
I don't know. I just typed in Josh Dukel. I Googled him. All right. And then it was like, talk show hosts make a range between, or in that area, range between $33,000 and $112,000. Josh Dukel's net worth is somewhere between $100,000 and $1 million.
Dude, we had Cindy Parker actually wrote us a really good Wikipedia that got taken down.
Why? Did they not think we're real?
Yeah, apparently. It was something about because we were curing diseases. I mean,
how do we apply to be on? So where is he going? Is he still doing radio down there?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right.
Well, I mean, I'd like to know more. Yeah. I guess I could just walk over and ask him.
Oh, it's so far, Lone. It's cold outside.
Well, no, I don't think he's outside.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But his studio's way in the back.
I know, that's what I mean.
It's super far back there. And you're right. I think they have open windows.
Well, that
Josh Dukel, people don't know this. He can't feel cold.
Well, he gets to do what he wants. His body, what I've understood...
He has a net worth of $100,000 to $1 million.
That's what I mean. His body can't regulate temperature. So he's always a little hot. That's why if you ever see Josh Dukel, he's damp. He's a little damp all the time.
He's shredded, so he's always taking his shirt off to wipe his brow with.
Yeah.
And he does it in that sexy...
Yeah. So, I mean... So he has the winner. But again, what are you going to... He makes $100,000 to $1 million.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Prosperity Credit Union, life stage personal guidance through all your life stages to help connect the dots in your financial journey. Because of those guys, we get to put money on the take from Jake and Tanner. In this hour, we are at $140. You, my friend.
Yes, thank you. Big brain.
Old
BBT over here.
Are doing well. If you get to beat Tanner here coming up in just a little bit, you'll get that 140. But I doubt it. All right. Hang on. We'll be right back. What happened to Katy Perry, man?
She's dead.
Really? Is she relevant anymore?
She does American Idol. I don't know if she makes new music. I don't know. I think she's having a baby or had a baby.
Last thing I knew is she came out with, like, sparkling non-alcoholic drinks or something.
Oh, great.
Maybe that's just what she's doing now.
That's the worst.
She's someone that, God, I don't think I could... I'm not saying I'm a glass of fresh iced tea. Is that a saying? I don't know
It is now.
I really like that, but I mean, I don't think I could be in a room with her.
Relationship with Katy Perry would be pretty rough.
Did you ever see the Bo Burnham when she's on the piano and what she says? And it's like, dude, you could never say that now.
Well, you can.
Or
you
a
couldn't
guy.
flip it.
Yeah, right. Dude,
like,
here, let me see if I can find that.
A guy could not lay on Jax's piano and say that to her and expect not to get absolutely canceled. Because you'd be shredded. You'd be ripped apart.
I don't know.
Just look up Bo Burnham, Katy Perry.
I just did.
And it didn't pop up?
No.
Oh.
Hang on. Let me just see if maybe this. Let me see. If oh, yeah, it is. Okay, perfect.
Okay. I totally can't wait for this next performer. He's funny, he's filthy, and he's gotten over 20 million views on his YouTube, and he's only 18 years old. Thank God you're 18 at least. He's here to play his world premiere of his new song.
Bo is just not having any of it either.
Yeah. That's weird.
Dude, think about if a dude said that. Like you just said, like a dude said that. Like, thank God you're 18 at least.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's weird, man. That's weird. But, dude, it's the same thing when teachers would sleep with students. If it was a guy teacher with a female student, it was that guy is a garbage person. He's a pedophile. He's the worst person in the world. If a male student sleeps with a female teacher, we're like, that's the luckiest kid on the planet.
And I would say, and I said it about that a while ago, but that woman who was like 20 or something, she was a police officer. She went undercover. She started seeing this 18-year-old. They became really close friends. Okay, like more than friends, but friends. She's undercover, and she ended up. This is a true story, man. She ended up getting him, or he was like 17 or whatever. I don't think anything happened, but they were, or no, he was 18, and she acted like she liked him, and he ended up selling weed, and then she busted him.
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, flip-flop that.
Yeah,
flip-flop a 22-year-old male or 23-year-old male goes undercover and does that with a 17, 18-year-old girl in high school.
It's over. Like, it's over.
Hey, did you hear about this? Dude, just hashtag not my life. 30-year-old woman. She's a TikToker. She named Demi. She went viral for a challenge that she created called Trade Me Project.
Okay.
Where she turned a bobby pin into a house.
Yes.
Dude, 28 trades.
She did that. I'm upset because that trade originally started with, I'm going to trade this bobby pin until I get a house in San Francisco.
Where did she end up getting the house?
Tennessee.
She did?
Yeah.
Ah.
And it's a bobby pin worth house.
Yeah.
Started my journey to trade a single bobby pin for a house. In 2006, someone did this exact same thing, but for a red paperclip all the way to a house. So I started with this paperclip, and earlier traded it for a pair of earrings to a girl on Facebook.
All right.
Then traded those earrings for 4 margarita glasses.
Okay.
Pretty nice ones too, honestly. Throw me a follow and watch me trade my way all the way to a house.
This, by the way, is definitely, you cannot have children. Because this is, you got to have some time to do
like
this.
She made some cool trades. Like originally it was like just like shoes and stuff like that.
Last year, I've been on a
Okay, oh sorry, let me see.
Yeah, I don't know if it gets into it.
I think so.
$40,000. After finally getting my trade across the border from Canada into the U.S., I was able to find my next trade in Tennessee. So I shipped the trailer.
Dude, she just got she got a trailer with 40 grand from starting at a bobby pin.
Yeah, she got that tiny house. Starting with a bobby pin, she did that.
How did she get this trailer?
Tennessee,
she traded
the next trade. Once we got to Nashville, we drove about 40 minutes to a town called Clarksville.
I can't remember. was like a year's worth of Chipotle.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I remember reading that in the
We meet up
article.
with
Yeah.
Sierra and Bill. We've arrived at the location of the next trade. I'm about to get the keys in hand.
What is it? What'd she get?
It's the house.
No.
We just got the keys to the next trade, and we are 23 minutes away.
Yep.
17 minutes away. We've pulled off to the side of the road about 3 blocks from our next trade. I am so excited.
Yep.
Eyes closed.
What is it?
It's the house.
It is?
Yes. She traded the tiny home.
For the last.
Yeah, she traded the tiny home to the house.
That is crazy that happened, man.
Yeah, she made some pretty decent sized trades towards the end. You know what I mean? Like, it was, 20 some odd trades. And then, some, obviously, Chipotle got involved.
Oh, there's the house right there.
All the way until I got to a house, I got invited to do something pretty.
Okay, I want to just see the
Project
house.
Journey. It just felt so incredibly surreal to be able to.
Yeah.
Not all you can fit in there, but damn, for real.
Yeah.
It's probably haunted, right? It's like built on a Native American burial ground, and it's probably riddled with COVID.
Tons of COVID. All came from there. Yeah, it's fine. It was exciting for a while. There was another guy that was doing it. He was trading a little jar of sand until he got in. And that was the problem. They were going too specific. He was like, I want a Tesla from Elon Musk.
Yeah.
He ended up getting a Tesla, but it wasn't from Elon Musk, so it's like, well, that's not what you wanted. But you got it. So, I don't know.
Remember that guy selling Tom Cruise water? Were you around at that time?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Tom Cruise went to a
swimming.
pool, and this dude's like, I'm going to bottle this up and sell it. He was, too.
Yeah. Dude, I bet you Scientology bought it all.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Tom buys all of his own water.
Dude, I'll tell you what, if I had somewhat of a head cold, I might drink some Tom Cruise pool water. I don't know. What's going to hurt? I mean, probably not too much.
You shouldn't drink chlorine.
Well, Joe Rogan says that's how you get rid of COVID, is the Tom Cruise
water?
Tom Cruise water.
Yeah. Yeah, or that one televangelist. He just blows on you. COVID-19! Be gone! Be gone! I blow you out of my lungs.
Meanwhile, like a week later, people are just dying.
Like, in that congregation?
Yeah.
It didn't work out for you, did it? I think that was a guy that was like, I needed to buy this jet. It was a good deal from Tyler Perry or something.
For real, man. Tell you what, those boys make some money. Joel Osteen, I like Joel. I mean, he's fine. Now, listen, I do. He's all right guy, right? He found it's capitalism, man. It's just we live in America.
It's exactly what it is.
And they can make a ridiculous sum of money. Joel is really good up there keeping a smile, being relaxed, and being a prosperity preacher. When you watch his stuff, he never, ever, I mean, it's all prosper. It's all prosper. It's really, I mean, if you're really into, I mean, it's interesting to listen to. I mean, it's very law of attraction type of Christianity or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he is creepy because he won't stop smiling. And you remember that one dude? They were asking him, like, why'd you buy a jet? Like, what was it? He bought a jet and a brand new.
He bought a bunch of stuff, and it was all just like, so I can spread the word of God.
Yeah,
spread the word of God.
Dude, I got in the wrong one. I think we could do that.
I remember when we first got together, and you're like, I think there's a market open for super entertaining Christian radio, and I was like, and I was like. It's not what I
just wanted to do a show with you, and I figured I thought maybe there we could do it.
I said immediately, I was like, I'm not going to fit there. I'll do it.
Dude, you don't even have to be syndicated, though. I mean, because that's the one antenna reaches everywhere, man.
You got the power of God behind it.
And what, every once in a while, it's just like a live read. Every once in a while, we're just doing a live read for Jesus.
Yeah, just got to read the Bible, but we only pick like the weird ones.
Yeah, right.
It's like if your wife doesn't listen to her, you can drown her in the river. Matthew 18:32.
Sponsored by Jesus. That was brought to you by Jesus and Pfizer and Pfizer.
Yep.
Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, whatever the other ones are.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do a Christian radio show.
Can we ask the question, if you listening right now, the job that you have, easy money? I want to know what job, who's listening that's doing a job that you're like, dude, I never want them to find out exactly what I do because I'm making too much. Once the smoke and mirrors all clear, or when they're going to see that this is a big sham and they're going to fire me. Who's making too much money for the job that they're in right now?
Oh, I just had an example on that, too.
866-916-0959. Or if you do not want to call, you can use the text line 71090. And we won't even say your number if you're, we never say the number. We usually say the last four. We'll just keep it anonymous. I think this is one of them. I'm going to be honest. I said it before. I think this is the biggest scam.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, radio's pretty... I mean, it has its things, and you've heard me gripe about it, but it's pretty...
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy job. But to some people, it's not. And I remind myself that. That you and I have the personalities to do this more.
Maybe it's I just always am like, everybody can do it because of podcasting.
Yeah, because there are some people that, well, we've had them on the air, that they just cannot do this.
Yeah.
They just don't have that it thing.
Well, I think the people who are making really good money as... Joel Osteen, I think that can become pretty easy. I mean, you're up there talking and... Yeah.
You don't even have to believe what you're saying.
Railroad signal maintainer.
Maintainer.
I like maintainer.
Maintainer.
I thought that's how he said it. I'm like, yeah, I love it.
Railroad maintainer.
What do you do that they shouldn't pay you to do, but you're doing it anyway?
Well, I am a mechanic, and... I probably have the cheapest price in the county.
Wait,
as far as like services.
You have the cheapest price?
Yeah, like because I'm my own mechanic. Like I own my own business.
Sure. Okay.
So my prices are probably like the cheapest there is in town. However, there's like I don't know. I guess because my prices are so cheap, I have so much business, and it's so simple. Like the things that I do, and the mechanic and service work that we take in.
Sure.
It's so simple. Like if people YouTube it, they would be saving themselves so much money. I mean, granted, like a simple job that would cost like $500-600 in the shop is going to cost you like $200-300 at my shop.
Right, but that's what they trust
still,
you to do. You know what I mean? I like that, though, that you undercut everyone else.
Yeah, at least you're not horrible doing it.
Right, no, we're kind of like the Robin Hood of mechanics here, if you would.
Oh, that I like how you put that. Well, what's your business?
If you were, by the way, you wouldn't charge them labor. But I mean, what's your business?
Yeah, what?
Well, I mean, I guess right now I'm clearly ASD. I'm working out of my garage.
Let's get off our high horse here, buddy. No, what's your business?
It's Orlando's Mechanics. We're working on the pages and everything, but once we get up there, we'll definitely be booming. And yeah.
What did you say it is? Alonzo?
Orlando.
Orlando.
Orlando McGinn. And remember, this
yeah,
is
like
the guy
like Florida.
Yeah, charge you $500 for a $5 part that you can fix.
No,
you said
no. He said $200.
Okay, just kidding.
Yeah, I've had people say, "Hey, man, I got some brakes that need to be done all the way around. I just went to this shop and they wanted, $600.
Yeah.
What would you do?"
No,
and I say, "Well, look, if you go to whatever your favorite parts store is, whether it's O'Reilly's, AutoZone, you get whatever brakes you want to get. You bring it to me. We do them super cheap. I've done brakes for like $100, $150.
Sure,
and sent them out the way."
Wait.
So, we do stuff like that.
Do you fix exhaust?
We do it all.
Hey, what's your thought on Loctite? Do I need to be using that kind of stuff when I'm doing brakes? Well,
Loctite really is like, it's more of a preference. Like, it's more of the user preference. Like, me personally, we just go straight weld.
Oh, okay.
But, like, if you're going on a budget, for sure.
All right. Hey, thank you. We appreciate it, man. Take care.
No problem, man. You guys keep doing your thing. I love listening to you guys every morning, man.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
I'm going to look him up because I got to get the exhaust in my truck fixed.
Oh, crap.
I know the business name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what was it? Orlando
Mechanic.
Son
of a bitch.
Orlando Mechanic.
Orlando something. Orlando Bloom fixes your car.
Orlando Bloom? He's got those skinny little fingers that he can get right. He doesn't even need doesn't need any kind of extensions or anything like.
We all need an Orlando Bloom hand to get the things out of the court in the crease of the seats. Like,
he does that after Lord of the Rings when his money dried up. Tech support for cable, $18 an hour. Somebody said super simple. It's strip club DJ. I make so much cash and see so much.
Dude, being a strip club DJ would be probably really easy. We should ask Carr. He used to do it.
He's got to still do it, right?
I know he did it at the Oval Office for a long time. It was like Thursday night, so he's like, come on out to the Oval Office. I'll be DJing.
Nice, dude. Somebody said teachers, all summers are off, every holiday off, work 75% of the year and get paid 100% of the year. Great benefits, no wait weekends, retire in their 50s. It's sarcasm, right?
I'd hope so. Yeah, I've any like tech support person that like comes out and does maintenance.
Yeah,
I can do all of that. I don't like it's not hard training.
Sure,
to do any of it, and they make a good amount of money.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, good morning. 3430. Don't hang up, please.
Okay.
So you guys are talking about Joel Osteen. What's the difference between listening to Joel Osteen or paying for the Jake and Tanner podcast?
Well, and we do. We do have communion on the podcast.
Yeah, we do it.
You know, in the name of Jake and Tanner, we got some bread.
Listen, we need that jet.
Jake and Tanner live from the Peppermint Hippo, and with their beer, please do it. Peppermint Hippo, is that a place?
Yeah, it is. Damn. I saw a guy driving through Green Bay, and his entire back window had a huge sticker that said the Peppermint Hippo, which is a strip club more south. And I couldn't figure out what that guy does. Like, does he own the Peppermint Hippo, or is he just a huge fan?
I hope it's a fan. I really do.
Yeah, me too. Just be like, I just like it there, man. I don't know. Like, it's like my Cheers.
I think you and I were talking to a stripper, like we do.
Yeah.
And she said the saddest thing on the planet is when you drive by your work or you're going into work because you got the nooners or whatever, and there's people waiting at like noon in the parking lot for you to open those doors.
Yeah, that would be sad.
Yeah, and then you got to go in and act like you like your regulars. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's got to be such a weird profession because like sometimes you go there, like sometimes people are going there. Okay, let me just put it this way. I think only two groups of people go there.
Okay.
The group that are going there just to get drunk and they don't do it often and they're kind of laughing at the situation and just kind of having a good time. You're there because, you're there. And then you've got the creepy guys
that are
go there alone and they wear really thin sweatpants.
Yeah.
Like those guys. I don't think
That's
there's an in-between.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to go to the store and buy some really thin.
Thin sweatpants.
I could never do it. I've never had a lap dance, and it would be so awkward for me because I just feel that she doesn't want to be here, and I know you don't. And and what happens? Like if I feel bad if nothing happens, then I'll feel bad if something happens. Like it's just all awkward, man. And
it's not fun for anybody.
Yeah.
You bring your wife though.
Yeah.
Because dancers love wives.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. But
they get
my
to do
wife just
anything.
won't do that. The strip joint's too dirty.
Bringing sweaters. You guys look cold.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It seems expensive too.
It is not cheap. Not at all.
Yeah.
I paid $6 for a beer at the Oval Office. $6. Dancers were $35.
Their age, or that's how much it was?
That's how much it was.
Did you buy one?
Yeah, for my wife.
No, did you buy one for you, Lo?
No. She'd never had one, so I was like, oh, yeah. You get a weird sense of power when you pull your money off the table, though. Like you do.
I don't know why I'm so grossed out right now.
You don't get this.
I just feel like
it's
just
gross.
so
You
dirty
don't feel
in there.
good. Yeah, no.
They're
clean.
Dude, I mean, I might go if they have a buffet. Like, you know
I've
what I
been
mean?
to a dirty one.
Yeah.
I think I've been to a few.
Only one I've ever been. I've only been to one with my bachelor party, and then me and Gomer went, and then we left and went and fell asleep in the van because we just drank way too much. And then they wanted to be there, and I'm like, you can't even get beer. This is the worst. Like, I want beer. Like, why would we want to be? All right. It's got to be terrible for women to go to guy strip joints, right? Because that's got to be just funny.
I don't know if those exist.
Like, because that's not sexy, is it? I wouldn't think.
I don't know. I know don't they do like the Thunder Down Under? It's like a traveling arena tour. They sell arenas, Jake.
Okay, well, man, I guess I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's, I guess, the other thing is there's very little idea. I know, I've read that. It's very little that
it does seem like it. That's why I can't do strip joints. I feel like I would get pink eye.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Not for me.
Oh, this one. I think human resources is the easiest job ever. I literally just plan fun events.
That's human resources? I thought that was our sunshine committee.
Well, no. I think that's what they do, but this human resource... Because, I mean, how often are you making new hires?
Yeah, I don't know.
How often are you dealing with, like, diddlers?
Yeah. What? I guess.
I don't know what human reason. I assume you go there when you have to get hired, and you go there if you accidentally brush up against somebody's soft parts.
Yeah, probably. We got to get moving. We're gonna just play this set of commercials. Come right back to do a take from Jake and Tanner. Stand by. Lord, did anybody hear that Pfizer commercial with all of the side effects? I mean, that's pretty much everything, but Lord.
Yeah. I don't even know what they were trying to heal.
I don't even know. I just caught the very last. I just put the headphones on like the last 20 seconds, and it's like death will occur or whatever. And anyway. Hi, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. We're going to do a take from Jake and Tanner here in a minute. If you'd like to play, $140 up for grabs.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, we're getting worse. We keep not mentioning this, and we really need to, about our bonus segment. We have one of those. Yesterday it was all goofed because Tanner was at home, and I don't know. We kind of explained it in a short little podcast, but he was hearing major echo when his headphones were on. We're back in the studio, though. We'll get you a bonus segment today.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, what are they? Are they different than the regular show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more and it's different.
Yeah, it's evolving. We're getting we got lots of things coming.
We're open to suggestions as long as they're not mean.
Yeah, or yours and just ours.
Yeah, we're open to suggestions if you got it from one of us.
Right.
Just tell us it.
Text link LINK to 71090. It'd be great. You know who has an amazing voice?
Who?
Benedict Cumberbatch. Like when he yells, it's like a real deep.
Yeah, so we're talking about Power of the Dog again.
Yeah, well, no, it's like Doctor Strange. He was doing it too, and I'm like,
oh yeah, you did watch that.
Yeah, well, I'm on this. My kid watches all these Marvel, and he's been sick the last couple days, so
Is he watching them in order?
No, he just watches what he wants to watch. He doesn't understand. Like, dude, he's only 7. We're like fast forwarding. Like, they're like Doctor Strange is like, can you fast forward to some better parts? And I'm like, yeah, all right. You know, he's not sitting around listening to all the mumbo jumbo. But Guardians of the Galaxy, that one was pretty good to sit through the entire time.
Man, I can't think of any other ones that I would.
Black Widow's on there. Is that fun?
It's fine.
The only reason I wanted to watch it is because there's pretty women.
That Florence Pugh, she's such a cool character.
Is she the one on the back of the bike with Scarlett Johansson in that?
Yeah, the blonde.
Yeah,
such a really cool character. I'm trying to think of another one. Well, the Spider-Man movies aren't on Disney.
That's all right. We'll figure it out. Yeah, why are they not?
Because they're owned by Sony.
Oh, that's weird. All right.
Yeah, Sony still owns Spider-Man, so they're only allowed to. They can't even mention him in other Disney movies.
How did Sony end up owning that?
They've owned it for a long time.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
866-916-0959. We're going to do this, try to give away some money. Tanner's going to try being a big old M block with it, C block, cash block, and then we'll get into our bonus segment. So 866-916-0959. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I said this. If you want to be a part of this, it's for the P1s, really. You know what I mean? If you want to be a P1 Patreon, come hang out with us. Scams, a lot of cool stuff up there. All you got to do is text link, L-I-N-K, to 71090. Get you all set up. Hi, who's this?
This is Gary.
Hi, Gary or Carrie?
Gary with the G.
Damn it, Gary!
Gary!
Oh my God! I hope you lose.
You
I hope you lose hard.
sister-loving weirdo!
Yeah. How's your fridge, Gary?
Yeah.
God, I know you probably don't have an amazing fridge, or you're in love with your sister, but I hate Garys.
Oh, Gary!
Yeah, Gary! All right, Gary. Yeah, Tanner's leaving the room. Can't hear any of the questions. We don't want him to. That'd be cheating. I'm going to ask you these questions. Remember, if you pass, that is going to be your answer. We don't come back around to the questions. If you win, you're going to get $140 today, but if Tanner wins, it goes up $20 a day thanks to Prospera, so it'll be $160 tomorrow, if that's how math works. I think it does. We're going to grade these all together at the very end, so don't go anywhere when we're all said and done, even if you think you lost, because you never know. And if there is a tie, the lowest time will win. All right, Gary?
Let's do this.
Time begins at 3, 2, 1. Who had to be removed for swearing from President Andrew Jackson's funeral?
His wife.
What spirit is mixed with ginger beer and lime to make a Moscow Mule?
Vodka.
Casey Kasem was the original voice of what cartoon character?
Pass.
What is Tiger Woods' real first name?
Eldrick.
What is it?
Eldrick.
In 1968, what company introduced the Stingray Crate, a forerunner to the BMX?
Yamaha.
Time. I'm going to invite Tanner back in the room. Santa, please return! How's everything going out there?
I don't know, man.
Yeah? Is it busy?
Well, did you know Cutter's gotten into sugar waxing?
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that thing is? And he brought in all the stuff?
Yeah, and he only got half my Brazilian done.
Okay. Is he out in the hall doing it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And look out, Chuck's up now, and he is hairy.
So we got some time then.
You got some time.
Perfect. Your time begins at 3, 2, 1. Who had to be removed for swearing from President Andrew Jackson's funeral?
I don't know.
What spirit is mixed with ginger beer and lime to make a Moscow Mule?
Vodka.
Well, Casey Kasem was the original voice of what cartoon character?
Shaggy.
What is Tiger Woods' real first name?
Eldrick.
In 1968, what company introduced the Stingray Crate, a forerunner to the BMX?
I don't know.
Dude, how did you guys know Eldrick? I thought Tiger was his name. I did. I thought Tiger was just Tiger. All right, guys, let's go through this. See if you're getting $140. Who had to be removed for swearing for President Andrew Jackson's funeral? Gary said his wife. Tanner quickly said, I don't know. It was his parrot.
Oh, that's great.
What spirit is mixed with ginger beer and lime to make a Moscow Mule? You both said vodka. Yep, both correct. Tied at 1. What is Tiger Woods' real first name? You both said Eldrick. Both correct. 2-2. In 1968, what was the company introduced the Stingray Crate, a forerunner to the BMX? Gary said Yamaha. What did you say?
I said I don't know.
Yeah, it's Schwinn. And Casey Kasem, the original voice of what cartoon character? He passed, and Tanner said Shaggy, and Shaggy is exactly who we were looking for.
Didn't he do Scooby too?
I don't know about that.
That's why I paused.
Hey, thanks. Oh yeah, Gary.
Gary.
Bye, Gary.
Sweet Home Alabama, Gary.
Hope you stub your toe today.
Such a weird thing.
Sweet Home Alabama. All right, let's get into a bonus segment. We're going to be doing that next. If you want to be a part, you can. Text link, LINK 271090.